These are the remnants of my winter garden, and this is some black kale that I planted in the summer, and it served me so well through the autumn and indeed through the winter. And now he's bolted and he's tired and it's ready to be weeded out, so he's going to give me his last gift before I get the garden ready for spring, and I'm going to take his leaves and turn them into something wonderful in the kitchen and say thank you to the plant and pull him out. I'm just chopping the kale that I brought in from the garden. I'm going to turn it into bhajis. This is an amazing substance called gram flour. It's great for people who are gluten intolerant as well. It's completely gluten free. It's made from ground chickpeas. So extremely healthy, extremely protein rich, fibre rich, man. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so we're going to make some pakoras, a little bit of a snack. A bit of gram flour in a bowl, a bit of water. You want it at about sort of a thick porridgey kind of consistency. You probably can't see that in the bowl, but you kind of know what I'm talking about. Sorry, Ma?
Batter should be slightly thicker otherwise it won't stick.
Okay, so thick so that it sticks. Now this is where we use a terribly cheeky shortcut. Any kind of curry powder that you have in the house, throw it in.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of curry powder, throw that in.
Salt.
Salt.
Have you got any baking powder?
I haven't got any baking powder. Do I need it?
If you put the baking powder in, it becomes crispier.
As you can see, I'm not refined in my chopping. I'm fairly brutal, like somebody with 18 thumbs. But it doesn't matter, it tastes good. So we put coriander in.
A little bit more gram flour. It's too thin to be able to wrap it.
Because quite often people complain that they want to know exact measurements. And that's really not how we do it in Indian cookery, would you say, Ma?
Not always, no, very rarely we measure things.
So it is just getting the feel for it. It's we need it into a kind of thick paste, because is it fair to say that a set of kitchen scales is not what most Indian kitchens will have?
No.
It's all to do with the eyes and the hands. So this is our mixture. It's basically whatever vegetables you have. My kindly kale is in there and a few onions. Onions are great in bhajis in this kind of gram flour, because gram flour is quite full of base notes and it's quite a savoury taste that you're going to get from it. And onions give it a natural sweetness and they lift it, they give it a piquancy. So our oil is hot. You don't want it so that you're going to be injured. These are too big, Mummy is saying. Mummy's like the Yoda of Indian cookery. It's mainly monosyllables, but they're very potent monosyllables. About right? Mm. Okay, we drop it into the hot oil, and so we can get about, what, 5 or 6 of those into a pan. They're pretty obedient really, they stay quite cohesive. So when you drop them in, they don't fragment, they're very, very easy to cook. They always turn out right. The secret is just to get that mixture quite thick, into kind of a thick porridgey mixture, not a pancake mix. As soon as they're brown, you turn them over, and as soon as they're brown on both sides, they're pretty much done. Let's turn that heat up a little bit. And you would serve these with tea. They're kind of like an Indian digestive. Okay, these are the bhajis or pakoras that are done. So you can see that they're kind of cooked all the way through. They're almost fairy cake like in the middle, but savoury. And they're divine. It's wonderful because the coriander really holds its flavour in these things, although the chemicals within coriander are actually technically not heat stable. I think it's almost as though the coriander's been caught by surprise with this plunging in hot oil and it's forgotten to lose its flavour. They're really, really wonderful things.